guys, come in the room because we got a chit chat. Now, we're talking Love and Hip Hop Miami, and we're talking about Trina, but we're not talking about the baddest because she is not. There's nothing about her that is bad. But is she pregnant by that deadbeat? And I'm going to call him a deadbeat because his alleged baby mama says she had been looking for him because he ain't been taking care of a baby that could be his because he won't even test to see if the baby is his. And guys, before we get into the video, I do need to make sure you guys are liking the video. Make sure you guys share the video. And if you guys have not subscribed to the channel, as I stated in previous videos, 3 free ways you can support the channel is simply by liking the video, sharing the video, and if you have not subscribed to the channel, that is the third way. Of course, if you are subscribed, it will make sense to enable the bell notification so you will know when videos are uploaded.
Please, I don't have any time for any gossip now. Eh?
Yes. So we are learning why Trina, who is not the baddest, we're going to call her the wackest. She is the wackest. So we know why she has so much smoke for a woman that her husband used to date. Okay, so let's jump right into it. So Trina arrived at the party and she told her guests that she is very well aware of what they have been reading online and what is being said about her husband, but she's standing on business as it relates to her husband. And she said, F his baby mama. And I mean, I feel like she said F the child too, because girl, how you gonna say F the baby mama? And all the lady is asking for is to see is your husband the baby father. Okay, so here's the deal. Trina is allegedly pregnant. Now, I don't know if she's still pregnant. Y'all do know that sometimes people do suffer, from miscarriages and things like that. So I don't know if she is still pregnant or what the case is with that, but she was allegedly pregnant, and it would make sense why she was giving so much smoke to everybody with regards to her deadbeat husband. If you guys recall, she led by saying that they were going to have children, but people just kind of looked over. But it seems like she was actually telling everybody exactly what was going on. And in putting this all together, now that I look back at the situation, it makes sense because Trina did not want anybody to know that obviously she had gotten married. And then y'all know people were going to dig and find out things with regards to this man. So, of course, they're saying that he potentially could have a child, but they don't know, if that's his child because he would have to have a DNA test. But the question is he going to have a DNA test? So I guess it would make sense. Well, I'm not going to say it makes sense because I still feel like Trina is a damn fool for acting the way that she did. If she wants to marry a deadbeat and have 99 children, that is her life. But the fact that she's a grown woman and not allowing a man that she's married to be DNA tested, and even if some people may say it's his responsibility, she shouldn't be held, accountable. She actually should, because you are married to a man that is potentially a deadbeat. And for you to get on national television and talk about the woman and how you're going to get your lawyer, I mean, what do you want? I mean, like, what she's asking is perfectly legal. There's nothing illegal about what she's asking. And frankly, she can get a lawyer, but she said that she didn't know where this man lived. Like, she has to serve him the documentation, but she can't serve him if she don't have the address. And she actually wanted to talk to Trina because she thought that by Trina being a woman, that possibly she could help by having her husband to come and take a DNA test. And of course, y'all already know how that went down. Trina said, listen, I'm going to get my lawyer on this beep and leave my man alone. Stay away from my man. It's my man, my man is what she said. Well, the answer to that is simply because this lady is out here trying to get pregnant by a bum, y'all. She wants to get pregnant by this bum. Allegedly, she was pregnant, but she don't look pregnant. So maybe she, maybe she had a miscarriage. I'm not sure. But she is definitely trying to get pregnant, which again, y'all, she did tell us that. I actually paid no attention to it until I started digging to find more information. So she most definitely is wanting to have her own child by this bum. But the question then becomes, is this why she's making it so difficult for this man to possibly co-parent a child with somebody he is not with? Because like I said before, some women just don't want a man that they with to, take care of their children. I know y'all don't think that these guys be running away from their responsibilities simply because, well, they do want to, but a lot of times they do be in relationships with other bummy women who just don't want them to take care of their children, because just like it's bummy men out here, it is definitely bummy women. And Trina is definitely one of them. Unfortunately, Trina is probably suffering because, if you guys know, she did lose her mother, and I believe she is still grieving, which is, kind of bad because this dude is taking advantage of her. But, I feel like she is allowing him because I feel like she definitely wants to be married. And y'all know, some women, especially when you get to a certain age, you gonna be married by all means. So whatever you need to do, you gonna do to get yourself married. Now, you may get divorced, but I guess the goal was just to get married, not necessarily if it was going to last or whatever, but just to really get married. And we know now why Trina is acting crazy, because she's trying to have her own family with this bum, and she just doesn't want any other woman to be around, or any other children. I know y'all didn't think Trina was nice, because if we don't know anything else, what we do know is that Trina is a disgusting individual. And I understand, her mom passed away, but unfortunately, that is a fact of life for all of us. In terms of our parents or our mom, our dad, passing away, and even loved ones. But the fact of the matter is, this lady is nasty, and she is just a filthy individual, to basically say that she's not going to allow this bum, which is her husband, to be DNA tested so that he can make sure that he is the actual father for this child, is just very alarming. That she would say that she's going to get her lawyer on the lady, the baby's mother, as if the baby's mother was trying to do something, that can be harmful to her. She only said that, she wanted to get him tested, and she kind of thought Trina would be able to help her, being that she is a woman. But ultimately, the only thing Trina is concerned about is getting herself pregnant, having her own baby, and making sure this man stays as far away from possibly a child that he helped create. And guys, let me know what you guys think in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel.